Clap. Hello boys, hello lads, or boys, or girls if there is any. If there is, I'm very sorry. You've come to the wrong place. But anyways, this, ladies and gentlemen, you might know it, it's Ring of Honor 2017. I'm Rezo. What else do I need to say? I'm Rezo, this is the fallout of the whole debacle at Supercard of Honor 5. If you haven't watched that, it's in the top right. Watch it, it's kind of good. And then also in the top right, you'll also see the playlist for the entire lot. I think it's like, this is episode 14, so I think it's 15 episodes you need to watch, so not too bad. I'm joking, don't watch them. Actually, no, please watch them, give me all the attention time I need. And then there'll also be the other playlist for the, playlist for Bang Number 3 Happy Havoc, which, please watch it. It's probably the most fun I'm having on YouTube right now. But anyways, it's just about time we move into the show, huh? We open the show with Marty Scurll sits in the ring with a clipboard in hand, microphone in other. I sure wasn't going to have to do this. Alright. Well. Looks like Ring of Honor is back to being the Marty Scurll show, huh? It's fine, I have a proposition for Adam Cole, and that's all I have for you tonight. So if you cast your minds back to Monday night, I summon three master attackers to batter Adam Cole after he won his match against Andrade. It says last night, no it doesn't. And it seems to have got the internet in a blaze. May I remind you one thing, dickheads? Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. All this talk about some WWE dropouts, do you think we'd stoop that low? I'm rambling. Adam, if you can defeat one of our boys later, I'll reveal them all. If he wins, I get myself a shot at your Ring of Honor World Championship. Your call, Adam, but you saw what happened last night. You know what will happen. Have a good day. He smirks as he trots off, and leaves a sheet of paper on his chair, which has a date written on. 28th of February, 2015. I wonder what that could be referencing. Drew Galloway's out here right now, and let's do a challenge for his Ring of Honor. Let's see your challenge for the Ring of Honor TV Championship. The challenger is Rocky Romero, and in a good match, Drew Galloway defeats Rocky Romero in 1943 with pinfall after a future shock. But I guess first time he's actually used future shock, you'll probably tell me that it's definitely not, and he's used it 13 times, one against the first one within the Marty Scurll victory. I know you lot. Yeah, I know you lot either dedicate to my channel or new viewers, and if you're new viewers, hi lads, I'm very sorry. Yeah, Rocky Romero, he was just kind of not really doing much, so why not just stick him in a match for this? Why not stick him in a television title match? We move. Stephen Amell gets out and explains why not seeing an appearance from the Women of Honor champion, Candice LeRae, or Davina Rose tonight. And transfers of two Norse women bloodying up the two of them. One with a Scottish patch, and one with a Welsh patch. Meanwhile, an Irish press bearer is sat on a box directing the two of them. We move. In a poor match, Kaylee Ray defeats Shaul Guerrero in 15-26 with a gory bomb. Can't really say much else. Kaylee Ray got a 37, Shaul got a 28. We move. And Cole is seen warming up and trying not to focus on the injury to his wrist. He seems to have accepted Marty Scurll's proposal. Marty Scurll, if you don't know, Adam Cole has an injury. He got an injury last night, and it's on his wrist. So we move into 47, where Rhett Titus defeats Kevin Kiley in 17-44 with a muff driver. There you go, bang. We move. Rhett was the worst off in the match, but hey, Rhett getting the victory is only going to do him wonders. Rhett Titus has just put away that match with ease, and well, he seems to be happy about it. He grabs the mic and begins to fill us with his hope. I was thinking about extending my hand to the man I've just destroyed, an invitation to my kingdom, but I only accept the fit and proper, which is why I dropped the rebellion. Has anyone had from Caprice since last week? No. But I don't think it's my place to say what management have done with him. Rhett was on his mouth, but on the ramp we see Kenny King with a bamboo stick in hand, ready at his target. Rhett discovers this and dashes out. He wants none of Kenny tonight, but a few but last week he did say he'd beat them all to a pulp for being worse athletes than him. So, yeah, so he's sending mixed messages. We move into Jay White coming out from the back and is ready for his match. Before he even takes his jacket off, he has a few words. So allow me to cast your minds back. I can't do an Aussie accent, lads. I know he's a Kiwi, but I can't even do accents, so I'm just gonna move. So allow me to cast your minds back to the anniversary show. Remember when I beat Marty, the top prospect, on final? And have a shot at the ring on a world title whenever I say? I just snap my finger and I get my shot. If Marty's getting his shot, then I'll just do what I do best. Beat Marty Scurll in another top tier match. And then once again become legendary, and everyone will see the pinnacle of the Switchblade rise. In the match at the 61, I think that's our second best match ever. It's up there with the ZSJ, Martin Kirby, Mark Andrews match. But great wrestling and decent reaction. The crowd, Jay White defeats Jay Lethal with a missile kick. White with a 49, Lethal with a 66. That's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. We move. And so just before our main event, we see a quick cut back to what Marty said. So what Marty said this was before. If you've forgotten, if the Masked Man wins, Marty gets a world title shot. If Cole wins, we have to see who these men are. Let us find out the conclusion to this match and show. So as you can see, the Masked Men have all debuted their Masked Attacker gimmick. They all got adequate. That's a bit of a madness to be fair. And yeah, I'm not telling you they are. Why would I tell you they're just throwing a surprise? So they are with an unknown face and on the aliases of 1, 2, and 3. I wonder who they are. It's so tough to find out. We know. And in about had fantastic heat and great wrestling. Masked Man 1 defeated Adam Cole in 1743 with a God's Last Gift. Masked Man number 1 gets a 75. Adam Cole gets a 45. Adam Cole obviously had an injury to work through, and it was apparently a little bit too short, but Adam Cole can't work too long because of his injury, so hey ho. It was trade-off. But 59, I was expecting a bit better, but with Adam Cole's injury, you can't really complain. And you obviously can see the finisher there. If you have any ideas who number 1 could be, leave them in the comments. Make sure to like any of the ones that you think are correct. We move into the final segment of the night, which is goes a bit like this. The match is one of Marty's already strolled to the ring, umbrella in hand. The Masked Men, all 3 of them now, have continued the assault, cracking across Adam Cole's injured wrist with a folding chair. As Marty steps onto the opening, shouted at the men, ordering him to clatter his ribs. It was shot after shot after this. It was shot after shot after this, with folding chair shots to Adam Cole that's brutal. Number 1 now decided enough was enough and placed the chair on his ribs and hit a phoenix splash off the top, cracking down onto them. The other two stood up as lifeless corpses as Marty slashed across his face with the umbrella, immediately drawing blood. A closing shot is a deranged Marty Scurll laughing while Adam Cole stretches to the back. That gets a 61. That is very, very good. That ends the show. The show gets 59. That's very good. This is probably one of our best all-around shows. Obviously, our worst match was Kaylee Ray Show Guerrero. But you know what? That's not bad. To be fair, I expected much worse from the show. So, even getting that is amazing. But I'm running out of things to say, lads, because I don't really have much else to say. Except from see you next Wednesday, 8 PM British Standard Time. And, yeah, I'll just see you next Wednesday, to be fair. I don't really have much else to say. In a bit, lad.